the protective measures adopted by the church to avert the spread.
So yesterday I told our masses here at St. Joseph, we give information to our parishioners. We have a new disease in town called coronavirus.
Consensus is that people should take care of their health, maintain hand and respiratory hygiene to protect themselves and others and stop the spread of coronavirus. In Benin, Ifoma Ukafo, NTA News.
The investigative panel set up in 2019 under the National Human Rights Commission to handle sexual and gender-based violence in Nigeria is in Benin to look into the cases of violence and other related matters received from the South-South region. Ivie Oyakire reports.
Daily, cases of violation of rights abound with little or no help for victims. This is why the National Human Rights Commission has come to the domain of victims. In this hall are some victims awaiting their cases to be heard by the panel, of which 26 cases of violence from this zone are before the members.
We need to go to them where they are and also to raise awareness within the Benin environment so that those who have not been able to report their own can come out and report.
This is a rapid response where we hear them out, try to find solution, one on the immediate with regard to the complaint or the violation of human rights they have suffered.
The National Human Rights Commission knows that ending sexual and gender-based violence cannot be done alone. Representatives of concerned persons who can help in ending this scourge were on the ground to lend voices.
We see this as a welcome development. We have been at the forefront of agitations against sexual and gender-based violence, especially those concerning women and children.
We also take a lead on how to handle women and children in this aspect.
A closed-door session with victims, violators and panelists is next on the agenda. The team will be proceeding to Abakaliki, Calabar, Yola for further hearing of cases. The panel has been to other zones in the country for the same issue. In Benin, Ivie Oyahiri, NTA News.
And against the backdrop of far-reaching reforms of the federal government in promoting business, Edo State government has inaugurated small claims courts to handle simple commercial disputes involving the recovery of liquidated money demands. 11 magistrate courts in the state have been designated as the courts, and they are spread across different magisterial districts.
The idea behind the establishment of the Small Claims Court is in line with the desire of Edo State government to ease doing business in the state. The Small Claims Court will enhance access to justice delivery in liquidated debt dispute of 5 million naira and below in a speedy, inexpensive and simple manner.
Other benefits of the Small Claims Court include the congestion of cases in the magistrate court, costs of proceeding is low, ease in dispute resolution for small claims involving small and medium enterprises, SMEs and private citizens, and lastly provide enabling business environment.
Governor Godwin Obaseki unveiled the Practice Directions Handbook of the Edo State Small Claims Court.
Without a strong dispute resolution mechanism, you cannot have economic growth. And for us, we want Edo to continue to be the economic hub of Nigeria.
11 magistrates' courts spread across different magisterial districts in Edo State have been designated for the purpose. The establishment of the Small Claims Court in Edo State is the third of its kind in Nigeria and first in the South-South. In Benin, Goodluck Inaini, NTA News.
And as the news from here is back to Abuja for the continuation of the.
Thank you, Ojukwu. The Minister of State Works and Housing, Abubakar Aliyu, has re-emphasized the federal government's commitment to providing critical infrastructure across the country. The minister stated this in Oshogbo during a courtesy visit to the state governor. Let's hear from Femi Afari Ogun.
Governor Gboyega Oyetola, who gave pass mark to Buhari's administration in terms of infrastructure, insisted that government at all levels must also make concerted effort to reposition the sector in order to measure up with the needs of the people.
The budget allocation can't do it alone. We should bring in PPP. The era of government being able to do everything is over, and we have to be realistic.
He assured the people of the state that his government will provide the needed infrastructural facilities to fast-track economic growth and development of Osun State. The Minister of State for Works and Housing, Abubakar Aliyu, commended Osun State government's effort in infrastructure, particularly the construction of some federal roads in the state.
Road projects going on, contracts going on across the nation, and people want them to be completed. And we cannot continue to be doing them in piecemeal like that. So we strategize that this year we are going to prioritize those that have reached 80% completion.
The minister was in Osun State to inspect the level of work done so far on federal roads. In Osogbo, Femi Afari Ogun, NTA News.
And talking sports, new record set at the just concluded First Athletics Federation of Nigeria Classic in Ado Ekiti.